Hey Fish Fam, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother, and we're playing with Merfolk, Mono Blue Merfolk in Modern, the M. Hayashi build. If you want to see how Merfolk swims on, even in Mono Blue in Modern, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our match, we're going to thank our sponsors, starting with themanabase.com. And for all your cube needs, if you're a cube player, you want to know what are the best new innovations coming from Throne of Eldrazi to your cube, you're going to want to check out Cubism by Aaron Paquette on themanabase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. And the MTG Mastermind. The MTG Mastermind, the online coaching program that will help you take your game to the next level. If you want to be a competitive player that starts winning in Magic, you're going to want to join the MTG Mastermind. And lastly, Card Hoarder. Card Hoarder, your online digital service for digital Magic cards, either buying or borrowing them. We're going to thank Card Hoarder for being our sponsor. Our opponent says that their partner is a huge fan. Thanks. It's great. This is happening way more frequently, like more often than ever before. We actually can't play anything, so I think I'm gonna mulligan. No, you know what we're gonna. I want to see how this deck. Well, we're on the draw, by the way, so we have 2 turns to draw a Merfolk, and if not, hopefully we can repeal something even on turn 2. Or I can even attack. So we're up against what appears to be Eldrazi and Taxes, which could be devastating. This could be terrible. But we have 4 Deprive in the deck. Sorry, we have 4 Dismember in the deck. Okay. Charming Prince. Is it Black-White Humans or something? You're a Scry. It still could be Eldrazi and Taxes. Like, this is a good thing to blink. Exile another target creature you control. Yeah, it could still be Eldrazi and Taxes. Well, we can do nothing. So let's bounce this, at the very least.
Draw a card.
Draw a card. Okay, we can play the click. Or maybe we're going to start counterspelling things. Our opponent plays... Or I don't know, that we don't improve our board state if we do that. Oh boy, that's bad news. I don't know how to beat a Thought-Knot Seer from here. Oh, it's just a Displacer. It's still bad. Everything is bad news.
Get rid of that temple.
No, I'm going to get rid of them. I'm going to at least get a click on the battlefield. Oops. I meant to do this at their draw step, but whatever. Maybe they'll attack first, give me a chance to click them. Oh, they are. Maybe I can even block this thing if they let me. Because they don't want to blink the click. It's not good. Well, actually, I can't block it because the Giver of Runes. Just get Pro Blue.
Pro Blue.
Wasteland Strangler, Wasteland Strangler. Well, screw me. Yeah, we're dead. I was a lot better off waiting until end of turn. We are stone dead. Oh, wait a minute. Nothing's in exile. So it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's some good news. Okay, so all hope is not lost.
Give it time.
So... Cancel. I can actually use the Mutavault to block the Charming Prince. Oh no, it also protects from colorless, right? So silly. Okay, now I'm going to be in something mode. I don't know what I'm going to be doing right now. So they're going to scry every turn. They need to get something in exile first before Wasteland Strangler is going to start killing us and be an unstoppable force. Why does Giver of Runes have to give protection from colorless? What's up with that? Is Eldrazi that bad? I guess even with this ability, Eldrazi Tron is really taking over the format. Musagete. We're up against Musagete.
Orzhov. Wasn't he that Russian from Goldeneye? Oh, wait, that was Ormov.
Oromov, yeah. No. Hold on, cancel. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I may not actually attack with the Mutavault, but I don't want to return any blue mana sources back to my hand. Ever. So I'm going to return this Mutavault on the ground back to my hand. I'm not really threatening anything here. I'm just posing.
Just posturing.
Yeah, just posturing. Still going to attack me for 5. Oh no. Okay. I was just playing around. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Put the knife away. They just played this 3/2 creature. That would be pretty intimidating right now. Okay, but I did want this. So what can they do? They can blink something. Everything sucks. Everything is just terrible. Is there a world where I can actually win by next turn? Let's see, attack for 6. Oh, it's close. It's actually really close. It's so close. Oh no, wait a minute, I can attack with the click. Okay, let's attack with the click. This click's not blocking. Oh, it's still going to be close because the displacer will displace as it does. And there's a Ghost Quarter on the battlefield, so I don't even have Island Walk. So, okay, well, all my hopes and dreams are gone. All the hopes and dreams. All the dreams, all the hopes. Damn, this click is nice. What do you want to do? Blink my Silvergill Adept? You want to blink that thing? Sure. Did you see that? It untapped for a second. Oh, they're gaining life. Nice. Nice. I'm super dead. If I wasn't dead enough, that just does it. Yeah, this board state's impossible. Tell you what would be good here. Dismember. So they drew an extra card. I guess I will attempt to get some of these Giver of Runes to tap down. I really need my opponent to tap that Ghost Quarter. They can activate this Eldrazi Displacer twice. Okay. I don't expect to win this game. How much life? 3 life? So they're at a virtual 17 if they want to. Well, the more mana they tap, the more chance I have of winning this game. What do they even want to flicker? Charming Prince? Like, click? Why? That's weird. That's very weird. So they have a Wasteland Strangler. What are they doing? Oh! Oh! Finally! They get it going. Okay, now I get it. They're going to get rid of the... So they're going to Wasteland Strangler, get rid of the click, kill one of the creatures, and play. Excellent combo. It wasn't so weird after all. Guess this line is good too.
Yeah, you should have done that a long time ago.
No. We weren't in that bad of a shape. So we're gonna move on to sideboarding. Is there anything good to sideboard? I actually like the look of the deck in this matchup. I do like the look of it. Like, I like this repeal in this matchup. I like all this. Maybe I just don't like the deprive. It's not that great. We'll replace it with Brazen Borrower. Like, counterspells are actually fine in this matchup because the deck is pretty clunky. But this is probably just better. It's like not exactly a counterspell, but we can tempo them out. All these cards are good. I have faith in repeal as well.
Well, at least one of us does. No. Shove meatballs into the game.
I don't know how patient I can be with this deck. Maybe I should just start mulliganing more aggressively. But so you see, like, there's like so many games where I mulligan and I get punished hard. You don't have a good 6, you have to go down to 5, and that's not good. We're gonna keep this. Shove Meeple has entered the room.
She's a good girl.
Oh, she is not a good girl, that's for sure. Oh, I bought a new 4-row quad-row binder, and she destroyed one of the pages. She jumped on me, and then she slipped off, and she clawed down on the card sleeves. Oh, it was terrible. It was just terrible.
You're so good.
Not a good girl. I'm gonna bounce. I think I'm gonna bounce this Ether Vial at end of turn. Well, I can choose what I want to do. Oh wait. That way, like if I bounce it now, they could replay it. I don't think there's many 1-drops. I think it's just Giver of Runes. So I think I can afford to... Oh, the 2 Silent Cleansing? That's dangerous. It's going to be a lot of damage they take. So here's the power of Repeal. This is going to be a beating. This is going to be just a beating. Even if they have a Giver of Runes, I don't care. Dismember's good. I guess it's less good with a Giver of Runes on the battlefield. Spreading Seas. I don't even care. Okay, so we'll just pass, and I'll end of turn click. Or maybe mid... mid, what's it called? Mid thought, not seer click. Ether Vial is back. And I can Spreading Seas this Ghost Quarter. Giver of Runes too. That sucks. It's a pretty good combination. Dismember basically gets shut offline. Well, I could click myself and get rid of this Dismember. Yeah, maybe that's just the best thing to do. I don't really need to know what's in my opponent's hand. I just know that this Dismember is no good. Castle Vantress is not really what I want.
But at least you won't draw it next turn.
At least I won't draw it next turn, yeah. Okay, attack for 3. Attempt attack for 3, does not work. I guess I'll Spreading Seas the Ghost Quarter.
Move history suck.
I don't care. I draw another Spreading Seas.
You just take them off of everything.
Yeah, I could. I think I'm going to do that. This prevents, like, Flicker Wisp. Prevents them from actually sacrificing this for a card eventually. Second Master of the Pearl Trident is good. So, like, our future turn... Like, even if they play Thought Knot Seer next turn, it's not a big deal. Another Ghost Quarter, that sucks. Okay, Worship is not beautiful. But we do have Repeal in our deck. Here comes Giver of Runes. Well, I don't know if you want to be that loose with your life total, but sure. And we've got this Castle Vantress, which will also help us find the Repeal. Okay, so let's start attacking because we have to at least get our opponent down to like 1.
At the very least.
So I'm pretty confident right now. I'm feeling pretty confident, even though we see a Worship on the battlefield. Oh, we also have Brazen Borrower. Worship is like not very good in this matchup anymore. It's not what it used to be. Used to be good. It's not good anymore. 2 Ghost Quarters. They drew 3 Ghost Quarters this game. We gotta Chubby Meatball. Hey, Chubby Meatball, if you start eating that grass. Okay, this looks terrible. +2/+2, protection from white and black. Deals, you may return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, there are no creature cards from the graveyard, so I don't care. And one of the Ghost Quarters just got tapped. Is right.
Do you not just like theoretically have just a win here?
No. I actually don't think I'm going to do anything. I'm going to pass. You can't eat that grass. It's literal grass. Nikachu's girlfriend bought literal grass.
It's a thing that cats can eat.
Well, I don't want... Chubby Meatball is a puking cat. She loves to puke. She pukes all the damn... Hey, don't bite me. Good, that's it. That's it! You're getting kicked out. Chubby Meatball. You should know by now. Fortunately, Mommy's not home right now, because if Mommy was home, Chubby Meatball would not dare touch that grass. Chubby Meatball fears the wrath of Mommy. Okay, this is the start of Annoyance. So I guess this deck is playing with Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, they're digging. Vial on 3 is also incredibly... It's annoying too.
You can scry it in turn.
That's what I plan on doing. It's time to scry. We're looking for a way to bounce the Worship. That's why I didn't attack last turn. We found a way. So we can put that on top. We can put this on the bottom. So now I'm just going to try to attack for what I'm hoping is going to be lethal. Nothing can die. I think nothing can die. Like, they have 2 cards in their hand, so I mean they could blink something or something. I'm still gonna be a little patient. We are not in a rush to win this game. Although if they go like Displacer into Wasteland Strangler, we're in a rush. Yeah, that resolves. Can't do anything about that. Can't bounce my own Spreading Seas, unfortunately. So the deal will be, like, at end of turn, I'll play Merfolk Trickster. And Brazen Bar. Oh, no, I guess Brazen Bar doesn't matter. Sure, give protection from blue. Take 8. And then I'll see you in hell! Ugh. More mana, more problems. But, like, they're running out of resources. I mean, I can just swing for the win with what we got here. It's not a big deal. They need a good top deck. They probably have a very poor hand, because they started sacrificing all their silent clearings and thinning their deck with Ghost Quarter. They just played a land, so this is probably over. You can only bring back creatures, right? Sure. At end of turn, we'll Brazen Borrower the Worship. And even if they were to play something like, say, Flicker Wisp, it wouldn't help them. Because the Worship would be still gone until next turn. Or the next end step. Oh, they're going to play their last card? Yes, please do. Oh, it's fine. I don't care. It's a big Giver of Runes. And we will attack with everything once I can. Oh, things are getting laggy. Like, as our opponent is resigning. Yep. The computer's probably overheating because this league is taking like 20 times longer than usual. I don't want to change anything. It's all good. Dismember would be good if they didn't have Giver of Runes. How about that turn 2 repeal? That helped. That's well, do you know what? I guess it didn't do anything. It literally didn't do anything. Because they didn't have any creatures. They kept a hand with Giver of Runes and that's it. Hand with Aether Vial, I'm in. Aether Vial and Lords. Okay, it's the Aether Vial Mirror. But can we draw the Brazen Borrower or Repeal? Because that's everything in this mirror. That's the mirror breaker right there. Okay, Tide Hallow Scholar. So this game might end up being really hard. If they can follow this up with, like, say, Wasteland Strangler. They take a Lord. It's a good choice. Lords are good. I could protect myself against Wasteland Strangler a bit by not playing anything, but I suppose I'm just going to play something because I draw a card off of Silver Gill Adept anyway. Let's try to draw into some good stuff. What do you think, everybody? Was that good stuff? Oh, it's something. We have Giver of Runes again? You only have 4 of these.
You only have 4 Silver Gales, but look at how many you got.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be tough to beat this Tide Helloskeller now. Now remember, Giver of Runes cannot protect herself. She cannot do that. Only other creatures, so we can attack into a Giver of Runes. On the other hand, they just have to vial something in and then, like, give that protection from a color. Charming Prince. It's very odd that they do this right now. They could do it on their turn. Hold up their options. A card on the bottom and a card on the top. Alright, so they're going to be starting to activate the scrying machine. Well, okay, if they have nothing to do here, I mean, I'm just guessing they have nothing. Maybe they have Path to Exile, but, like, we can flood the board. How do we flood the board? How do we get the board flooded? Let's start with Silver Gill Adept again. I think these are all the cards they knew. I think they knew about 2 Silver Gill Adepts in the beginning. We got the repeal.
Smack that Ace of What? While it's tapped.
I can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to tap the Merfolk. Sorry, I'm going to try to... Actually, I don't know what I'm going to do for the next few turns. Maybe I'm just going to put Lords on the battlefield. Okay, they drew a card for the turn. I think I'm just going to put Lords on the battlefield. And then at the right time, maybe we'll play Merfolk Trickster at end of turn, target Giver of Runes, and then like try to bounce this Tide Helloskeller. So they can't blink the Charming Prince. Like, our hand is just gas. It's just full of gas. Hand is just gas, gas, gas. That's interesting. I could block both. Nah, it's not worth it. And Vial is on 2. That's not a scary... That's not a scary number. Okay, so I guess this is going to be another Tide Helloskeller. But we can still put another Lord in play. But the problem with this now is it's going to be very hard to attack in for damage. Yeah, it'll be harder to attack in for damage. Because they can always block one of the Silver Gill Adepts. But we still have the line of like Merfolk Trickster, Giver of Runes at end of turn, and then bounce one of these Tide Helloscellers. That line still exists.
Sprouting Seeds.
Another repeal, not too bad. I mean, I can actually just repeal this when I want to.
Hit the Ace of What? It's only gonna be...
No, yeah, I'm gonna bounce this Giver of Runes at end of turn, or maybe even during combat. Why not? And then if they block, or well, they'll give protection to like one thing. Oh, that's really annoying. So I have to repeal my own Lord.
Empty-handed.
Because I really need this Lord.
Play land and pass. Uh-oh, damn it.
Well, they don't know what they're drawing, though. They're drawing a random card. I don't know what they're attacking with, but I will Merfolk Trickster the Giver of Runes, and then make the appropriate blocks. I guess that's not necessary.
Just put the Lord in play again. Or Silvergale card draw.
No, I want to play Silvergill Adept off of this Castle Vantress. Because they're just gonna Giver of Runes protect this thing. Okay, I'll just play Lord. And hopefully they can't do anything about my Lord. I'll just take 2. I screwed up. Okay, we gotta always yield to this. This is getting annoying. Okay, for now, always no. Brazen Barber, not bad. Not bad. I do like these cards.
What of course to see.
Okay, so what's the plan here? Because I can, like, bounce almost everything. We can Trickster this thing, then bounce something. More Silvergill Adepts. Drawing a lot of 3-drops now. I might bounce this Vial because it's a bit concerning.
Yeah. Get it?
Not yet, but I will. Okay, we'll pass. They don't have any good attack right now. They have a very bad attack. Also, they're not drawing very well. Have to admit. Okay, we'll just take this. And the good thing is the Aether Vial's on 3, so like, if I try to do a lot of things at end of turn. So now we're going to get some very serious crap going. Okay, hopefully they don't have Eldrazi Displacer. This would be a problem. Or a Flicker Wisp. If they have Flicker Wisp, it wouldn't be too bad, because they will exile the Tide Hellscaller. I get it back. I get my card back. And then Tide Hellscaller doesn't enter the battlefield until next turn. Now we get to attack for a lot this turn. Now we have Repeal up. Just in case we need it.
You really should just take care of that Vial.
You think so?
You never know.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We're gonna look at our opponent's... No, hold on. The proper thing to do is repeal the Vial first. And then, in response to the activation, we click them and then take their best thing. Okay. If they have anything good to take. If there's anything good for us to take. Ugh, there's just stuff all over the place. Plague Engineer? We're definitely not letting that happen. I should have seen... I actually should have calculated to see if Plague Engineer was even a problem.
Yeah, it's always going to be a problem.
Oh god, they found Wasteland Strangler. That was like I wouldn't say infinitely worse, but that was pretty bad. Okay, so they've got I'm gonna have 2 vials in hand. I drew a Silvergill Adept. Okay, I'm gonna attack with everything. So I can get this Wasteland Strangler off the battlefield. I'm very likely going to just play this Master of the Pearl Trident, like, no matter what they do. Because they've got the Tide Hallow Sculler coming back down. I want as much power on this battlefield as possible. Okay, so we got rid of the Wasteland Strangler, that's good. Like, there's very few things I'm scared of from here. They have to take, like, 2 damage in order to cast this Tide Hallow Sculler. Not a big deal. Triple block, take...
3 in the air.
I'm gonna take a lot. And I still have a Brazen Borrower. I think I'm gonna just Alpha Strike with everything. Because even if they block... Well, that makes my decision a lot easier. Here we go! So, like, even if they block the lore, they take 6. Sorry, they take 7. They go to 2. And we have a Brazen Borrower in exile that can be cast. So, like, all these things are good.
You can only save 1.
Can't save any. All the blocks are bad. Everything will die.
That should be the title of your autobiography. Everything will die.
Everything will die. Our opponent might resign here. Seems like a decent spot to resign. Okay, yield through this turn. I have nothing. I'm doing absolutely nothing.
Well, you can flash in the Borrower.
Well, I'm doing nothing on my turn.
What miracle do you have?
There are none. There's absolutely nothing they could do here. Even if they had, like, Wrath of God, I still have a Brazen Borrower and a Mutavault that I can use to win. Alright, so I won.
Gun games. Good games, I say.
Good game. Good game. Well, one of them was poor because they only had, like, I don't know, 2 Giver of Runes the entire game. Sort of held me off, but eventually just having a bunch of creatures was enough to win. So the threat density of the... Actually, I wouldn't say this is supposed to be a threat-dense deck, but, I mean, it does have all this stuff like Vendilion Click. It's actually very interesting how important these flyers are. These flyers are actually quite helpful. In a lot of builds of Merfolk that I'm running right now, you know, especially when I'm up against like Eldrazi Tron. Can't do anything when the board gets gummed up on the ground, and they always try to like play Ratchet Bomb on 2, or sorry, not Ratchet Bomb, they don't play that garbage anymore. Blast Zone on 2. So it costs 3 mana, can't touch this. And just flies over in the air. So that was a pretty good... I think this was a convincing victory against Eldrazi and Taxes. So that's our game for today. We're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com and the MTG Mastermind for being our sponsors. Oh, and Card Hoarder. This is Nikachu with his brother playing with Mono Blue Merfolk in Modern.